Hello YouTube, this is DJ English, and I am doing my 50 subscribers Q&A. I don't have a lot of questions, so I put a little bit about myself as well. So here we go, here are the questions. 1. What made you want to start drawing? Well, there are artists both on YouTube and Facebook, DA is DeviantArt, and for Affinity. Just some of the ones I like are Drake and Worm. Yes, you noticed me. If you watch this video, you've noticed me. River Spirit, Archie Joyful, Irritable Giraffe, Fazbear Fever, aka Julie Bruce. For the ones for Facebook, I can't really say. You'd have to figure that out on your own. The second one was just a fun little goofy one. Am I a wizard? Not in real life. But if you mean in a game, then yes. I play both Wizard 101 and Pirate 101. Both of them are by KingsIsle. I am more than likely playing as, for Wizard, I am more than likely Wolf River, who is a lifer, and then Pirate, Wolf Moon, who is a hoodoo. A question I kind of brought up because I didn't think anyone would have asked. Am I a psychic? I'm part psychic. I'm not full psychic, and I'm not claiming I know everything. Seeing on the news how most psychics are like faking it and all, this is true, I beat my grandmother in a game of Clue. It was my turn. And I was guessing, and so I guessed my grandmother didn't have the cards in her hands, and I didn't have those cards in my hand. And so she said, okay, go ahead and open it, and she said, okay, we're not playing again, you cheated. But I didn't, because the next day, I went to school, and my history teacher was like, what am I thinking about for supper? And I said, Taco Bell, and she froze. She said, yes. Now, how would you do that? I just said, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm part psychic, but I'm not full psychic. I'm just part psychic. Number 4. Who on your Facebook friends list do you care about? I care about everyone. I have so many, and the ones in real life I care about everyone. I cannot choose one person over the other. It's kind of how I am different. I love everyone. Everyone is special. I think I'm like a Markiplier when I say no one needs to be treated as hell. No one needs to treat people different. If someone is different, then they are unique. They are not stupid. They're not retarded. They're not dumbasses. They're just unique. But anyways, okay, now I have 2 creepy things that I think y'all might find interesting. Both items happened to me, and if you're one of the creepypasta narrators and you hear these and you wish to do them and you have a Facebook, either message me or write on my wall, and I will try and get back to you as soon as possible, and I will let you know what the stories are. The first one happened when I was in middle school. It was Christmas time, and me and my grandmother I only have one grandmother and one grandfather. My dad's parents both died when I was in elementary school, so these are just my mom's parents. She and I were going to her house to make homemade gingerbread, which is a tradition. We make homemade gingerbread cookies, which are delicious. We were also doing a gingerbread house that year as well because I wanted to try something outside the box. And when I say we hear something, her kitchen and laundry room are connected to each other. And all of a sudden, I'm not joking, out of the blue, we hear something like a brick falling and hitting the ground. And we both turned our heads, and then we start hearing chains rattling. if you know what chain rattling sounds like, then you pretty much know what I heard. She had me go upstairs to her sewing room because that was where the sounds were coming from. Nothing fell. She had no chains. So she has me go check the laundry room. Nothing fell. No chains. She said, okay, I guess that ghost only comes out whenever children are around. And I'm like, I'm in middle school. I'm not a child. I told my mother about it. And she said that her family has had a ghost with them before. They named the ghost Glowworm. The ghost would move with them whenever they moved. So when they moved from Bluff Park to Mountain Brook, I'm guessing it was Bluff Park to Mountain Brook. I could be wrong, so forgive me if I am wrong. It was a move between Bluff Park and Mountain Brook. Her parents built their house in Mountain Brook, so you can tell that it's not one of these cheap houses. They built it themselves. And when they got there, the same light, they would turn off the lights in each room. Lights would come on. After 2 minutes, no one would be in that room. So they just guessed Glowworm traveled with them. So that was creepy. The next one, a little info. Yes, I am a child of divorced parents, even though my father spends most of his time at the house where me and my mom stay. So please don't ask why. But when I was younger, there was a TV show on Discovery Family? Not Discovery Family. Or it was like a Discovery Channel. It was something, but there was a show called Truth or Scare. And I loved that show. When I say I loved it, I would watch it when my parents were asleep. I mean, I could not watch it with them because they would kill me if they saw it. But I had just finished watching this episode. I think it was about this place where there's a ghost monkey and a ghost pirate. And so I had just turned off the TV and I was about to go to sleep. And I was sleeping on the couch. I had been asleep for roughly 5 minutes or less. And I didn't hear something. I was dreaming and all of a sudden I felt like I was smelling smoke. So I opened my eyes and I look over. My dad lives in a trailer, so his kitchen and the living room are right by each other, along with his bedroom. It's all one level, so everything is kind of together. I looked over to where his dinner table was, and I see 3 shadow figures in flames. I'm wanting to scream out, there's a fire, but I can't scream. The fire starts coming closer and closer and closer and closer. And I look over in another direction. Remember, his parents have passed. I see a shadow of what looks like my dad's father. And when I say it looked like his father, it was his shape, his size. Because this was roughly after both my mom and papa died and my parents had divorced. I think this was the first year they were divorced. When I say I saw 3 shadow people, they were playing cards. And I was like, okay, is there a poker game going on or what? But I cannot move. I feel like I'm literally like someone has me strapped down, frozen. My eyes can look and see everything. So I panic and I close my eyes real tight. Well, that was a little bit creepy. That was actually my creepiest experience. It was very unnerving, to say the least. So, with that, I never told them about it. When I was typing, my mom kind of looked at the questions, and as she was reading the story, she read the bottom one, which I just finished telling you. She said, "I didn't know that happened to you." I said, it did. I tried to tell you, but you said you did not want to hear it. And she said, "Oh." But that's pretty much all the questions and answers I've got. Oh yes, my cat Midnight is 25 years old. I know that's odd for a cat to be that old. But the cat who has lived to be the oldest lived to be 38. So if Midnight exceeds 38, she is a lucky cat. But my dad's dad, his name was Paw Paw. Pawpaw. When I think I had sleep paralysis the night that I saw the fire with the shadow figures. If it sounds like sleep paralysis, please put that down in the comments, because I need to know if that was sleep paralysis or if I was hallucinating. Lord knows I've hallucinated before. So with that, I bid everyone farewell until I do my next video. And no, I have not forgotten. I'm not forgetting to do the cinnamon challenge or the ice bucket challenge. I don't have a bucket, and where I live, it's kind of if you do it, you're more likely going to have the neighbors call the cops on you. I live in the pit of Tartarus, it feels like. So, with that being said, I will see y'all when I do my next video, whether it's the ice bucket challenge or the cinnamon challenge or both. I kind of want to do both at the same time, but at the same time, I'm not going to be the one holding the phone. I'm going to have one of my relatives doing it, and I'll probably have my dad, I'll probably just get me a cheap plastic bucket, fill it with ice and water, and then do it at my grandmother's house on her driveway. I don't think she'd mind me doing that. And I'll probably have one of my parents or one of my grandparents. Not my grandfather. He wouldn't be able to do it. So I'll have someone hold the camera, and y'all will get to see what I officially look like. And yes, I look like a human marshmallow. So with that in mind, everyone be safe this holiday season. Or if this video is published after the holidays, Happy New Year. Happy whenever I publish it day. Hopefully I will publish this soon. I might be able to publish it tomorrow. Hopefully, but I doubt it. So with that in mind, I will talk to you all later.